Do it, Nicola.
Alright, guys.
Alright, ready?
welcome to the stream.
I feel upstaged. Are you gonna introduce us, or
Me?
is that the end of your intro? You're gonna upstage me with an intro, and you're not even gonna do it properly?
Yeah.
What kind of games are we playing here, Gil?
Well, we're not playing any games. We're doing a stream. Welcome
Alright,
to the
welcome to the stream. Nicola, Guillaume, Logan, Steven.
Hi.
Hi.
Was that? Can we redo that one? I
We're
feel.
redoing this.
All right, ready?
Wait,
Go.
redo it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, welcome to the stream.
No, no.
You can't be eating. What
I didn't know we were redoing it. Hold on, I took a
Oh
bite.
my god.
Welcome to the stream, Nicola,
You're
Guillaume,
eating. You're so eating.
Guillaume, say I
It's
or
me.
something to affirm.
Okay, we can just go one by one. You can be like, welcome to the stream.
That's what I'm doing!
No. You could be like,
Deal.
Nicola, and then I go, and then...
This is a disaster. This is horrible.
Okay, how about this? When Nicholas says, welcome to the stream,
Welcome
I
to the
say...
stream, Nicola!
Wait,
No,
it's
no,
not a
no,
stream.
hold on.
It's a podcast.
Podcast.
It's podcast.
Welcome to the podcast.
Okay, hold on.
The forecast.
No, wait, I didn't finish what I was saying.
Welcome to the forecast,
Like-
Nicola!
I say my name, then Nicola, then Logan, then Steven.
All right.
Welcome to the forecast,
Guillaume!
Nicola.
Logan.
Steven.
There we go. That was
Alright,
pretty
well,
good.
Alright,
the
and
pod.
we're out of time for today, so.
Comment, like, and subscribe.
First
See
thing
you guys next week. Well, let's move on to the topic at hand here.
Which is.
Game series that have declined.
Oh, no.
Pinnaby.
We've gone full circle.
We've touched on it last week, and we didn't touch it
Have we?
ever again.
Have we touched it?
Okay.
But we're out
I'm
of
pretty
stuff to
sure we
talk
just
about.
said it.
We're out of stuff to talk
And
about.
then went on a tangent.
We gently brushed our hair, the hairs on our skin against it.
Where are my chips? I
Chips.
can't do this. I can't do this without my chips.
Chips,
Uh,
like potato chips,
Mhm.
Yeah.
or
Alright, I quit.
wood chips.
A game series that I think has declined. Have you guys ever played Pinnaby?
no.
What?
Pinnaby?
Penaby. I've never even heard of that.
P-I-N-O-B. P-I-N-O-B.
No, I've never heard of it.
I didn't think you would have. It's a old PS1 game that only had Pinnaby and Pinnaby 2 for PS1. Didn't do well at all. So,
Well,
Probably
it's safe
wouldn't
to
have heard
say.
but I just wanted to point it out. That's a game series that has declined.
Bushido
and that
Blade.
It did. It was really good.
What did you do in it?
You were a bee and you went around doing bee things.
This sounds like the B movie video game.
No, it was a 2D platformer. And
I don't know.
it had a lot of silly pictures. I loved it when I was a little kid.
This doesn't sound too appetizing.
Games have been on the decline.
There's a lot of hidden
Bushido
gems in
Blade.
this one. Like Bushido
Yes.
Blade.
Bushido Blade.
Let's talk about
Bushido
that.
Blade. That game, I think that game actually defines our friend group quite a lot.
It does, yeah.
It's a very
Remember-
important game.
remember
Close to
back
my
in-
heart.
Remember back in the day when we were gonna start a Let's Play channel, and like we were gonna have like Bushido Blade Friday or something.
Oh yeah.
Mm,
That would be so. We should still do that.
We could still do it, yeah.
I still
Yes.
want to do that.
I just want to play Bushido Blade.
I miss
Anything
Bushido
to
Blade.
play
It's been a
Bushido
while.
Blade.
We have to set up like.
Oh, but we would
Internet-
have to
net
do it
play.
in somebody's house, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll see what happens.
It'll be post quarantine.
It might be in a few years.
Yeah. At this
there's gotta,
rate.
be, there's gotta be like an emulator or something that can play online. You know what I mean?
Maybe. Well, I know
Yeah.
Dolphin has like net play, so maybe.
That's
Dolphin,
it. As soon as
but that's PlayStation.
the PC's up and running, boys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Then we can start playing Minecraft.
Yeah.
also, I have the Minecraft server up and running too.
for us.
Yeah.
Like an individual
So-
Not the.
Yeah,
oh
my
my
own.
god, excuse me. Not the server with the rest of your family, like an individual one?
Yeah, I have my own.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we could do
Do
that.
you know how
the
to
family
set it
one
up,
too,
or
though.
did you like buy one?
No, I know how to set it up,
Oh,
so it runs on my machine.
Mr. Tech Savvy.
Oh, well, look at me. I studied that for 4 years, so hopefully it wasn't a complete waste. Nah, I hope it won't be. I don't think it
Yeah,
would
I
be.
just remember. Was it hard? I remember it being really hard to set up a Minecraft server.
I think it used to be much harder. It wasn't too hard this time. I just needed to. Oh, maybe maybe this will be a video on a tutorial on how to set it up.
Setting up Minecraft
No, it's
servers.
really easy. Like you download the jar on like the Minecraft thing,
Hmm.
um, and then you literally just. The hard part is like port forwarding, and if you don't know what that means, that's just making your IP address able to be connected to by somebody else from a different network across the world or something.
Right.
Um, so that's the hardest part. It's just port forwarding from your network.
I remember the word port forwarding from trying to set up a Minecraft server back in the day.
Yeah,
I don't remember what it is. But...
if you know what you're doing, it's not too bad.
Cool. So we got a up and running Minecraft server.
Yeah, whenever you want to jump in that, I have to turn it on though. So
Well, let's wait for Steve because I don't want to like get started when Steve's not there. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
I agree with that.
I'm close to I'm close to just upgrading my graphics card and waiting for cooler fan.
Ooh,
Cool.
what?
Literally. I didn't mean to cut you off there.
Nice, Gio. Nice. Nice little drop right there of a cool joke.
Literally.
Oh, literally, my
Let's early.
Lit.
bad.
What do we say?
I
about
think
it?
another game series that has declined is
Mm,
Mario.
Oh yeah. Interesting.
really?
No, I'm just
Really?
kidding. I'm just
I,
kidding.
I'm gonna say, I'm just like,
I'm
It's a
just-
very bold
one of
statement.
their greatest
Logan.
games.
Yeah, no, I think Odyssey was my favorite. I'm just kidding. But
I think it's
a lot
better
of people,
than ever now.
yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people would say Pokemon has declined.
Honestly,
That's
yeah.
interesting.
I would say
Honestly,
so. At
I
least
haven't really
yeah.
played the new one, so I can't speak to it. But it seems like the same
Uh-huh.
stuff over and over.
because I would always get the Pokemon games, like since
Yeah.
I was a kid. And then I forgot which one. I think I stopped like I think it was like the white and black version.
Yeah, Gen 5.
It was something for the DS.
Yeah.
And I mean I liked it, but it's just like it felt repetitive
Mhm.
and I just decided, all right, it's gone too thin. It's too watered down for me. And even
Right,
though they
right.
did add all those new Pokemons in these new games, I feel like I just can't get back into it. It's too late.
Yeah.
So for me, it's died down.
Interesting.
Well,
See, that's
I-
actually the game that got me back into it.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, Black and White.
honestly, I think the issue with Pokemon is that honestly, there hasn't really been like any new like what's the word I'm looking for? Developments in
Change.
like the core formula.
Uh-huh.
Like I understand people like like core like the core gameplay, but I don't know, for me, like turn by turn RPGs,
I hate turn-based combat.
I
Really?
hate
Despise
I-
it. But
What?
I loved Pokemon. I loved Pokemon. There's
What about
something
like Final
Pokemon
Fantasy?
that I like. Did not like Final Fantasy at all.
Interesting. Or Chrono Trigger?
Didn't like Chrono Trigger. I liked
Oh my gosh.
Paper Mario:
wow.
The Thousand Year Door. That one did.
Oh yeah, that was
turn-based
turn-based.
combat. Like yeah, but that one did it so well. It was so like
Uh-huh.
unique and interesting. But
Right.
and maybe it was just because it was pretty to look at.
Mhm. Yeah,
But-
right.
All the other ones were so. I just couldn't. I
Yeah,
played
I-
Earthbound. Earthbound was
Okay.
fun.
Okay.
Because some of them don't make it obvious, like Pokemon. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, like it's turn-based, but it doesn't feel like it. It feels like you're actually fighting another monster.
Right.
While or like the monsters are actually, like animated.
Yeah.
While some games are just like you have a bunch of pawns and it feels like chess.
I just get well.
Right.
That's cool sometimes, but like
It's
I
cool
just get
sometimes, but it's
impatient.
just yeah, it's just like you have so many more like units to worry about
Right.
rather than just like you're in the combat. If it doesn't feel like you're in the combat when you have, like a chessboard of pawns and stuff like that, of players.
Right.
Yeah, that's not even my issue. Like my issue is that it's just kind of tedious, and especially with stuff like I played Final Fantasy. I think it was 7. That was the one for the PlayStation 1.
Yeah, that's like Cloud.
Yes, yeah, with Cloud,
Yeah.
like the first one with Cloud.
Yeah.
I played that one, and it's like every few steps I would get another battle, and the battles were just so annoying.
Yeah.
Like I got tired of the battles within the first like 2 minutes of the game,
Right. Right.
and I was like, I don't want to have to do this all game, so I just stopped
Yeah.
playing.
Yeah, You go. You go.
No, you go. You go. Actually,
You go. You go.
no.
I insist.
Make
Go.
me.
All right.
I don't even know what I was gonna say.
All right, I'll go.
Alright.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh's
That's
different.
my
'cause
shit.
I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh's there's multiple moves you can make in a turn.
Yeah, you see the thing I posted in the Discord?
I
Yeah,
did.
the Duel Links.
Yeah, it's free. It's free on Steam.
I'd be down to
Yu-Gi-Oh
play
game.
I
that.
get
I
it.
played it on my phone like a
Uh-huh.
couple, or I think like a year ago or two, and yeah, it was fun for like a month or two, but
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
know.
good.
Well, for me specifically, I had this game for the Game Boy.
The Dungeon Dice Monsters.
No.
I
That
know
one
what you're talking
was
about
good,
too.
I never played a
Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh video game. I always just played Yu-Gi-Oh, and like this game is just Yu-Gi-Oh on the computer.
Right, and normally, like, games, like when they remake it off something, like off a show or something, it won't be as good. But this one, it was just so interesting.
It's probably because you were younger and like you were into it.
No! Like, even as a teenager, I would go back and play it.
Really?
Yeah,
the
like
Game
I'm
Boy?
telling
Original
you, on the
Game Boy?
Game Boy, yes.
I feel like I know what game you're talking about.
And the only reason I don't play it today is because I lost my charger for
What?
the Game Boy.
Wait,
I have a Game Boy charger.
I mean, if you give it to me, like, I'll
hold on.
play
Which
it.
which
I mean,
Game
if you
Boy
can
is
borrow
this?
it, yeah, sure.
Is
Advanced
this the
Call-
Game Boy Advance?
Like the square one. I
Oh,
still
that's
have the original one, or not the original one. Yeah, the Game Boy Advanced. I think it's
Oh, okay, so that's like the
It's like the rectangle.
no.
yeah, because the original Game Boys
Or
had
is it
the,
the one that you flip open?
batteries.
That's
Flip
that's
open.
that's
The SP, yeah.
Game Boy
Oh,
Advance
SP.
SP. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
okay. Interesting.
Man, I
I
still
remember. I
have
used-
yeah. Like my brother broke a bunch of his, but
Uh-huh.
I never broke mine. Like it's crazy. It's like such a good memory to have.
Yeah.
Like I've had it for all these years. Like when I feel like when I'm gonna be older, like even more older, and my kids like are like, oh, what did you do when you were a kid? Well, I'll be like, my time has come. Like I go to the attic, I bring it down, and be like, behold.
And they'll be like,
Spread the
what
word.
the fuck is this? This
Yeah.
is bullshit. We're playing in like multi-dimensional VR games now.
Yeah,
This is nothing to us.
this thing has buttons.
That's crazy. Dude, wait, did you guys play the card games?
Yes, I have. And
I used to love those
when I
card
was a-
games because they
when
were
I was
so
a kid,
simple.
I would never understand how to do it.
What card
We would do
games?
it by stars, like, oh, whoever had the most stars or
the Yu-Gi-Oh
attack.
card games.
Oh yeah.
But
That
and
was
then I
really
fun.
remember when I went to Rutgers, my first year.
Yeah.
My roommates would actually play it.
Oh no way.
Like people still play it, and like they have like all these fusion things, all this stuff I don't know, and I don't like it just because if you have the better cards, it's kind of like Magic, I guess. If you have
Uh-huh.
better cards,
love
then
Magic.
the game's over in like 2 or 3 turns.
Right.
And I'm just here like with the basic cards, like struggling to
Yeah,
put a monster down.
It's kind of weird because I remember that when like the 4Kids dub came out,
Yes.
that game was huge. Like you literally could not go like anywhere without somebody playing it. I remember like all the kids wanted to get all 5 pieces of Exodia,
Yes.
Oh
That was
yes.
a huge thing.
I think this kid found like an arm or something.
I
in
have
my
some.
bag. Oh, you do?
Yeah,
I think
I
I
have
might
some.
still have some somewhere in my house also. I think I
Yeah,
have
I
the head and like a leg.
Dude,
I have
go
a
Oh,
back.
leg
that's
and
so
arm.
cool.
Just,
And something else.
Go back in time and
that
give it
put
to your
this.
past
We're only
self.
missing one arm, Guillaume.
Oh my
we almost did the
god.
whole thing.
Dude, that still fills me with like wonder. The idea that we can complete Exodia.
Dude, let's do it.
That's so cool.
Let's do it.
We
We
have
just need to go to like thrift shops and something to find one arm,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we'll have a full
I had
Exodia
to-
set.
I had that like wrist dueling blade or whatever with
The dual disc.
The dual disc. Yeah,
yes,
yeah, yeah.
I had that too. It was
I wish
I
I had
dangerous.
that.
That thing could snap your finger off. How fast
my
it
I-
was.
Yep.
But it was also very awesome.
One of the best toys like ever. Absolutely. I would buy that today without a doubt.
Mhm.
Was it
Even though I
though?
don't even know Yu-Gi-Oh.
Was it though? Says Steven.
No,
Clearly, you didn't have one.
no, I never had one. But
Yeah.
You know what was cool? I had a really cool when Dark Knight came out. They made this cool like Batman wing. Ah man. Okay, so it was like this backpack and you pull a string and the wings like pop out.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah.
And so cuz I was a bit too old at that time, I was like 2008 to
Yeah.
have toys. So like my younger brother got one
Mm.
and I just kind of stole his to play with it. And it was so cool. Oh my gosh, I love stuff like that.
One thing I never got was Pokemon cards.
What?
Still don't
You
know. how to
never
play
got
that.
those?
Wow.
No. I have them. Like I have a whole collection of them. I have. From,
Oh, you don't understand.
I just
Yeah,
don't understand
I
how to
still
play.
don't
Oh,
know how
I
to play
don't
that game.
understand. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I don't understand how to play Pokemon cards.
You
Like-
need energy and I don't know.
Well, you know, I actually I found out how to play. I learned how to play last year.
Pokemon?
Yeah,
It always
And-
seems so complicated.
it is. It's see that's the good thing about Yu-Gi-Oh. It's not as complicated as Pokemon.
Yeah.
And yet it's still as fun. Pokemon, the card game was really complex and it just felt weird. Like it's a whole different game.
Yeah. I used to buy the packs and just throw out all the energy because I was like, what is this bullshit?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
I just keep
Yeah.
all the monsters.
Yep. Because it looks cool. It's cool to collect them.
Yeah, and the holographic cards.
Yeah. Or like
Love
like
looking.
I don't know if you guys ever had the Japanese cards.
No, I never had those.
No.
I don't know how I got those. But we
That'd
had
be
like
hard too.
Japanese like Jigglypuff.
I used to live in New York, and there was
Uh-huh.
this like Chinese market close by my house where
Right.
my grandma would go a lot. And I went with my grandma to the market one time, and I saw that they had like Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So I started getting Yu-Gi-Oh
Yeah.
cards regularly from there because they all had such like
Ooh.
high-leveled, incredibly like useful
Uh-oh.
card. And I was like, this is so great. I'm beating everybody. Like nobody can beat me. I have such great cards. And then somebody
Yeah.
like on the playground or something noticed my cards were like weirdly holographic, and like he looked at it and like he was like, this is a fake card. It's like, what do you mean it's a fake card? He's like, there's no symbol, there's no like logo on the back, there's no trademark. It's a fake card.
No. Oh
And
no.
I was like, okay, well then I just won't use that one. And he's like, all your cards are fake.
Oh
no.
my gosh.
You're telling me my entire Yu-Gi-Oh collection is fake cards and unusable?
That must have been like the most embarrassing thing because she
It
just like
was. I was
the
mortified.
honor.
Yo,
Everybody
just,
was
oh
like,
my
he's a cheater. It's like, no, I swear I didn't know.
Oh no, man.
he's a cheater. He's a
Yeah.
cheater. You cheated.
And then, like,
no.
Probably bought like at that point $20 worth of cards, which doesn't seem like a lot, but at the time that was a lot to me.
Yeah, as a kid, that's a lot of money.
I was
Right.
like, now I have to restart this whole entire collection.
Yeah.
These are all worthless now.
That is so crazy. Well, you know,
Oh,
honestly,
no.
talking about cards, I think the worst form of like elementary school bully, at least in
Mhm.
our day, were the ones that would try to trade you fake cards.
Oh, what?
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah,
Well-
that
we went to the same elementary school. I've never experienced that.
yeah, that happened to my brother. He took one of our like really rare cards and traded it for a really rare Charizard, but
It was a fake.
that rare Charizard was like a paper printed thing.
Damn.
And like
no.
our moms got involved and everything. It was a messy experience.
I remember. when I was a kid.
Mm.
So if anyone remembers the Yu-Gi-Oh movie, you go see Yu-Gi-Oh movie, and you get
Oh,
like a hologram Blue Eyes White Dragon.
yes,
Um,
yes. I remember.
unfortunately, I was in Puerto Rico when the movie came out,
Uh-huh.
and the Puerto Rican theaters didn't get the Blue Eyes.
Mhm.
My blue eyes.
And I was so
My
upset.
blue
I remember
eyes.
I came home, and this girl that I knew that was into Yu-Gi-Oh cards had it, and like she's like, "Oh, I have it," and I'm just like, "Oh, I'll play you for it." And
Oh wow.
I'll be honest, I fronted this girl, like I decimated her.
Oh my goodness.
You stole her blue eyes.
And I'll be honest, neither of us had the best grasp of the game. So like anything she would say, I would just say, no, you can't do that. I did this, and then,
Oh my gosh.
so I won, and then she would like, dude, like I can't give you this card. I was like, why? It's like my mom would be really mad at me
Oh.
that I lost this card on the first day I brought it to school, and I was just like, all right, why did you say we could for it though?
She probably didn't think she was gonna lose.
She gets grounded because you took her car.
Oh my god, but yeah,
Like her life is ruined because of it.
Yeah.
I don't love you anymore.
Then she gets disowned.
Oh
She's like,
no.
Her parents get divorced.
You ruined this girl's life.
But mama, you shouldn't have lost the Blue Eyes kid. That Blue Eyes is keeping this family together. It's all your fault.
We got that from our honeymoon. Oh my gosh, dude. That's one of those memories where you look back and you're just like, ah,
We were gonna send you to college.
We're gonna
man.
sell that card for
Not
twice
any-
the value.
Not anymore. No, yeah, that's one of the things where you're just like, you know what? I could have. That reminds me of another story. It's very off topic, but I'll tell it anyway.
Yeah.
So there, and I don't know if you remember this. Back in elementary school, we used to have these thing called lunch tokens,
Oh my gosh.
and basically you would pay
I remember.
for your lunch. We would give you some tokens, and you can go to could go to whatever hand them tokens and you get whatever. So my sister, somebody stole lunch from that her bag.
Wait, can I stop you right there?
Yeah.
Sorry. Is
He's
Steve
like-
sounding
yeah,
like a
he's-
robot
he-
to
he did,
everybody
yeah.
else?
I thought it was just me, so I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
I didn't want to stop the conversation.
Okay, wait, Steven.
What?
I
That
think-
robot voice.
I'm not sure why that's happening. Do you want to try exiting and returning to the call again?
Yeah, hold on.
I was so afraid to like.
All right.
Because
Is it
if
better?
it's just me, then Okay, it should be
Yeah.
better.
Is it better?
Yeah,
far.
try.
All right. 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2.
Yes.
All
You're
right.
all good.
That's great.
Okay. So lunch token.
Okay. So anyway, this girl got her lunch stolen out of her bag, and for some reason, everybody accused me because our bags were right next to each other,
Uh-huh.
and they were just like, "Oh, like I think Steven did it," and I was just like, "That's racist." But
What if I was one of the guys that accused you?
oh man, but she accused me, and I was just like, I didn't do it, and I kept saying like I didn't do it, like
Uh-huh.
but or something happened. Oh, okay, no. So what happened was I had said that I had found a bag of tokens that fell on the ground, or something, and I was just like, hey, I think this is, so and so's, whatever. Long story short, when she went looking for a thing, it's like, oh, Steven found one, and I was just like, yeah, but I gave it to the teacher or whatever. And it was just, the teacher's like, well, I don't have it. And I was like, what do you mean you don't have it? So anyway, everyone kept blaming me, and I was just like, fine, like
You were framed.
I was like, fine, like I will.
The teacher took it.
Man, the teacher took it. I'm gonna take this kid's lunch. It took away 20 years of my life. Smokes a cigarette. No, so then I was just like, I didn't do it, but like, I'll buy you tokens or whatever. Basically what's gonna happen was I was just gonna tell my parents, like I was just gonna, like, my parents were just gonna give me the money for the tokens, I'd buy hers, and then I'd just go without lunch for a week. Like, I was just
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I don't know. I young elementary school Steven was not very smart
You weren't gonna eat lunch for a week?
for a week because
Ah.
I felt so bad.
Dude, that was like the best part of elementary school.
it was elementary
No.
lunch.
Recess.
No, pre 2008
Well, so for me, I sort of grouped the two together. Like
yeah.
Oh, okay.
lunch and recess, because recess always came right after lunch. Which,
Yeah, no, that makes
looking
sense.
back, is that like the healthiest thing? Whatever.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is
Work
it?
off the lunch.
Yeah,
Because like
Maybe,
you're
maybe
running
you're supposed
around
to do
after
lunch
your-
after, probably.
Yeah.
Dude,
No,
I loved
I-
my lunch. They had mini corn dogs.
Oh,
Oh.
Man.
yeah. I remember
Man.
pre Michelle Obama school lunch was the best.
What?
Pre Michelle Obama school lunch.
Pre-Michelle? Wait, did she change it?
Yeah, it's like that, the Get Fit movement.
Oh
where,
my
where the school lunch
god.
is
Oh,
you know, healthy.
Yeah,
I remember that.
They used to serve,
It's all over Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
Yes.
they used to serve like regular soda, the thing, and then like they cut that out really quickly after Michelle Obama
Yeah.
started doing her thing. I remember because, oh my god, elementary school lunch was the best. We had like
Domino's
pasta-
Pizza on Fridays.
Domino's pizza on Fridays. We had the pasta with meat sauce. Oh
Yeah.
my god, the pasta with meat sauce. I used to ask for extra meat when I was a kid. Anyway, so back to the story. So I'll buy you those, whatever. And then she called my house that night.
Uh huh. The girl or the teacher?
The girl.
Okay. Okay.
Because we, as kids, we all got directories to each other's
Yeah, I
Yeah.
our entire school directory, which I don't think was safe. That
was not a good
No.
idea.
that was not a good idea.
They don't do that
Definitely
anymore, I
not.
don't think.
And this is why. So, so we got a directory. So she called the house, like, "Oh yeah, Steve, just make sure that you bring the money for the tokens tomorrow." And my parents got the message, and they were just like, "What is she talking about?" And I told her, and he's like, "Why would you say that?" I was just like, "What do you mean?" It's just like, you're basically admitting guilt. Like if you didn't do it, you do it. Like, why did you to do the part that makes
Whoa.
And I was like, wait. And then just like, yeah. And then they just yelling at me, and I got so upset. And
Oh my goodness.
I called her crying because my parents were yelling at me, and I was just like, I'm sorry, I can't buy you tickets tomorrow. I didn't do it. And it was rough. It was a rough night.
Tell us her full name and details, please.
Social security number.
Her name was.
Some address.
Her name.
No, really?
That's crazy. Well, that stings because like there's nothing you could do. Like everyone's already framing you. You could either be like a jerk to them and just like
Yeah, like I wish I did something nice. I was like,
yeah.
I don't know whoever listens to this, whoever decides to listen. Nobody probably. It's probably like, oh, he's probably just covering up his tracks. Like, no, I legitimately like did not take her token.
Aw.
And
Definitely
Poor
did it.
Steve.
and it's like I was willing to go without lunch for like a week
just to avoid confrontation.
Just to avoid this confrontation.
Wow. Dude, man, I miss those lunches. I really do. I'm thinking about it now. And I always brought lunch, and I wish I bought lunch more than I brought. Wow.
Yeah, I never bought school lunches.
Yeah.
Not until Hammersholt.
Same.
My parents
Not
never
until
let
middle
me.
school. Yeah.
I was the weird
Dude.
foreign kid with the foreign food.
Well, because in our middle school, they had, my favorite thing about that middle school was the subs that they had. Sub
What-
sandwiches.
Oh yeah, I remember those. Yeah, I remember
Those
everyone
were
would,
so
would
good.
always like rave about those. They were like, "Oh, they were so good," and I was like, "All right, I
Yeah.
gotta convince my mom to let me buy lunch."
Yes, same.
Wait,
Me too.
wait, what? What was that?
The sub sandwiches in our middle school in our town, undisclosed town.
Oh, right. Well, we I think we said it, but
Yeah, I said it like 3 times. Last
yeah, like oh man, I wasn't a fan of those sub sandwiches.
Really?
No,
I think
really?
okay. I think my view of it is distorted because I just remember everyone being very like hyped about it, and then I just kind of like bought into that, and I was like, yeah, they're good.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it
I'm
happens.
basically saying I was a sheep.
sheep. But yeah. No, but I know what you mean. Like, I was never a fan of the sandwiches because I don't know. Like, I have weird thing about food. Like, I don't think, and like I don't like cold meat. If-
Whoa.
Like cold cuts. Like I don't know. Like the cold cuts they would serve, I just didn't like. So
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
oh god. So I would just never get them.
I love vinegar.
Can we
What
cut?
was what was that so
Can we, like-
funny?
I mean,
And
like,
this is where the
can
podcast starts.
can we make that a bit?
I love vinegar.
Dude, that's right.
I mean, like, I mean, like, it's one of those classic combinations. It's like, you know, like mac and,
Vinegar.
you know, it's like salt and
Cheese.
Vinegar. Are you trying to get me to say the N-word?
That's
I love that
racist.
line.
I'm not someone else that you might know, Steven.
you mean I can't say it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't say. But okay, no, seriously, that and it spawned this crazy weird fanaticism I have now with vinegar. So in middle school, I would douse those subs with vinegar, and it was great because it made the bread all mushy and it had a really nice salty taste to it.
Yeah.
Oh man! And then now I'll go to like, and when I was living in Pittsburgh, there was I can't remember the name of the sub shop, but I would go and I would ask for specifically tuna with vinegar.
Oh,
And
oh,
every single time they would look up at me like, "Are you sure?"
Is that really
And I'm
what
like,
you
"Yes,
want?
I know what I want." Such a good combination.
I remember it's weird. Like, you get those weird combinations, and everyone looks at you kind of strange. Like, oh, okay, this is what the kid wants. Like, I remember I was a kid. We went to what was it called? Rita's. And
Ooh, Rita's was good. That's not there anymore, is it?
no, it hasn't been there for a minute. But like, you used to get this thing called the Mista, which was like a milkshake with like half ice cream, half vanilla ice, half Italian icy.
Half wrapper.
Yeah, like half ice cream, half Italian ice, and I had never been there before, and so I was like, oh right, let me get chocolate and sugar-free pink lemonade.
Ooh, that sounds so good.
No, it doesn't. It wasn't that good. So then
Let me get spinach with orange.
oh. So then my friend's mom saw what I had and just thought that just sounded disgusting, and she was just like, you know, if you want something else, I can get you something else. And I was like, no, I'm fine. And then she was just like, you really don't seem to like want that. And I was just like, no, I'm fine. You know,
No.
I kept insisting. And finally, she was just like, no, I'm getting you a new one. So,
Aw.
so she ended up getting me a brand new Misto. It was lemon and vanilla, and it was awesome. So
That sounds nice.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you to that friend's mom. You know what the worst experience I had with a friend's mom?
What?
What?
This started off really weird. No,
Yeah,
it's nothing.
Painted.
Yo, mama.
Okay, so it was like first grade, and I was over. My friend had a new tank of fish.
Oh no!
Did I tell you the story already?
I think I might have heard this story
I think I
before.
might have heard it once or twice.
Oh, dude, it's so bad. So I had a new tank of fish, right? And he's feeding it and showing it to me, and I was like, "Oh, that's so cool." And then I'm like, "Hey, can I feed them?" And he's like, "No." And I'm like, "Okay."
just straight up, no.
No, yeah, it was literally like that. I was like, "Okay." We're probably gonna go play Halo 2 in like 5 minutes or something. That's what we did every day. And so he's like, "I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back." So he leaves to go to the bathroom. Now I'm just sitting alone in his room, and I see the fish food shaker
Oh,
right on the table, and the
Oh,
fish
no.
tank is right there, and I'm like, I gotta go for it. So I grabbed.
Oh,
You're an
Thank you.
opportunist.
I grab the shaker and I climb on top of like the bed, and like I'm on like above the desk, and I start pouring the stuff in. And it's kind of coming out gently at first. I'm like, oh, cool. All of a sudden, I guess I squeezed too hard and the cap falls off.
Oh,
And the
no.
entire contents of the food, the shaker, falls into the fish tank. And I just see a huge like powder gulp, like bulk dissipate into the water. And the fish are just going to town on this. And I'm like, I'm just there in silence, like, oh crap. So I didn't know what to do. I'm freaking out, and I'm like, I have to tell his mom. I don't know what to do. So I went up to his mom, and I'm like, Mrs. Blah blah blah, can you? I think I don't know. And she's like, what? And she goes and checks on it, and she just looks back at me, and she's like, oh, honey. And I'm like, should I go home? And she's like, yeah, you should go home. So I left and I walked home without saying goodbye to my friend. And I saw him in school the next day. And his eyes were like dark, like he didn't sleep.
Oh my god.
Oh
And
no!
I go up to him and I'm like, hey dude, I'm really sorry. And he's like, yeah, it's okay. And I'm like, are any of your fish alive? And he's like, no.
Oh, you killed this fish!
Oh my god.
So I'm just like, oh. And we literally became best friends after that.
Oh my god!
That's not where I expected that to go.
Yeah, that's
If you guys want to make friends, there's your advice. Kill his fish.
Kill your fish! Oh my
Nothing
god!
brings you closer together.
Oh my god! You killed this fish! You killed all
I-
of this fish!
And there were a lot of fish.
That's really funny.
What if he's just pretending to be your friend until you're very successful and he like calls you out on some like dark secret of yours?
Cancels you with his fish killing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Hey,
just
I wouldn't be
ultimately
surprised,
ruins your
man.
life.
Well, we haven't been friends since like the 6th grade, so
Oh.
I think it probably bubbled
He probably
over. like-
forgot about it.
or no, he probably held it with him
Locked
until like the
inside all
end.
this time.
Yeah,
Finally
will
just
get
couldn't
that.
bear it anymore.
yeah.
What if what if he like when you're on your deathbed and he comes and you're just like Logan, and you're like so and so, and then like he pulls you in close and he's like, hey, I just want to let you know, I never forget
I'm gonna pee in your mouth.
I never forget you. And then your lights away.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Steven.
Was that too dark?
Wait, Steven, wait, no. I didn't. We didn't hear a word that you just
Yeah,
said.
what you said was
No, I'm saying okay.
just a bunch of syllables randomly dispersed.
I'm
and
sorry.
Robotic noises.
Oh, so funny.
I was just like, what if you're on your deathbed or something, and he comes to see you, and then you're just like, Logan, and you're like, so, and like, you look, and he says, by the way,
That's what you said last time.
wait, does it really not sound like anything?
It sounds like a robot.
Because he started stalling again, and
Oh,
I
like,
really
at the
wanted to
exact
say,
same time.
and it started acting up. So I really wanted to say, Steven, please. Just say,
It's like it knows where the punchline is.
it's Greg. Yeah, it's to me.
Oh
Hold on.
my gosh. I think it's just the network. It must be
Is
just
it,
the network.
is it better or worse?
It's
Better.
Better.
Yeah, but I think it
try
might
that.
just come up again. It's just it sounds like it's just like a connection thing.
No,
I just looked it up. It should be connection.
Yeah.
it could be my mic too. I had my mic volume all the way up,
Oh, okay.
so maybe in post.
Do you think you guys could, if one of your relatives was on their deathbed, like they're on life support and like they're gonna die, but like not immediately? Do you think you could pull the plug if they asked you to?
Yeah.
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 Well, how would they pull
That was
the
a quick answer.
Okay. Oh,
It's a lot of responsibility you're taking on.
it's a
You have
lot
to
of
explain to
responsibility.
everyone. Yeah, I pulled the plug.
Okay.
Oh well, like if it's not like approved.
Do they have to know?
Well, you can't. You can't get that approved in America
Right.
because you can't
Yeah,
get like
true.
assisted suicide. You can't get assisted suicide here, no matter what state you're in.
Huh.
At least I think, unless something changed.
No, I think it's like a state by state thing because I've heard of a few states that allow it.
Yeah, I know
Um,
you could do it in a few different countries, but
Well, maybe like different states have different definitions for
Yeah,
assisted
probably.
suicide.
That reminds me of something.
but if it was just like say you're in a state that's like, it's not okay, it's not approved, it's not legal, and they're just
Uh-huh.
like, you got to do it. Like, you can't leave me like this. I need you to do it.
If it's not legal, then maybe I don't know.
How it depends on like who it is and how much pain they're in.
Right.
Well, how would you ever know how much pain they're in? I mean, obviously they're in a lot of pain if they're asking you to kill them.
Well, yeah, but like I don't know, like if like if it's like unbearable, like I guess I would. I don't know. I would do
Oh,
something.
but what makes it like? I think if they're asking you to kill them, that's already unbearable.
Well,
Okay, so popular games that are in decline.
Wow.
Well,
You got to-
well, I don't know, like, because it's a case by case basis. Because like, they're like, are they gonna die anyway?
Yes,
Like,
they're
do
on
they-
their way to death, but it's not like certain how long they're gonna. Like, it could be, they could die in like a year, they could die in a few months, they could live another like 3 years, 4 years.
But then
But
again,
they're on-
aren't we
basically
all
they're
on
on
our
life
way to death?
all right. I wouldn't. I don't think I would do it.
You don't think you would do it?
I think I could. I don't think I could.
Okay.
You sounded real bummed out about that one.
I just know who not to trust when it comes to this situation
Oh,
in real life.
Stephen can't kill his grandma. That's-
I know who not to ask if I'm ever.
look. If it's down to like me, you're asking me. That means that like the rest of your family has said no.
Yeah. So I'm like, Steven, you gotta do me the solid. Like, just pull the plug on
Kill
me.
me.
You gotta, Steven, you have to do this for me. I hate where I'm at.
Oh,
I don't know how long this is gonna last. I might never recover.
This is so dark. This is
Will
so-
you do this for me, Steven?
Answer the question, Steve.
Answer me honestly, Steven. Will
I
you
kinda
do
wanna
this
know.
for me?
No, I wouldn't. No,
Thought I could
not-
count on you, Steven. Looks like I'm gonna have to look somewhere else.
No, I'm just being
I got
honest.
you,
like, I
Nick.
couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Thanks,
I'll pull the
Gil.
plug and charge my phone.
You a real homie. You a real one, Gil.
I got you, man.
Have you seen that TikTok where somebody unplugs like
Yes.
somebody's like medical thing and they just plugs in their phone charger? Oh, that reminds me of a really dark story that I don't know if I should tell.
Tell
Yes, tell it.
it. Give it to us.
It's only
So
10 o'clock. We haven't hit the midnight.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Just
all right, so Logan,
lay it on us.
I don't know if you remember this because it's happened in elementary school.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember we had that art teacher that everyone loved? She was really into SpongeBob.
Yes. The
And
first one?
Yes,
Yeah.
I don't want to say her name.
Yeah. I don't even remember their name actually.
I do. I remember it very much. And anyway, so she I remember she got drunk at a pool party once,
Oh my
Wait.
gosh.
and then she dove into the pool, and she hit her head on the bottom of the pool, and she ended up being paralyzed from
Oh my god.
from the
I
neck
remember
down.
that.
I remember they sent us note to school. It's like, hey, just so you know, like this teacher isn't gonna won't be coming in again. She suffered an injury, and they told us straight up like, oh, she's paralyzed from the neck down. And we were like, I remember we were kids, and we didn't realize like the gravity, like, oh, this person, we're never gonna see this person again, basically.
Yeah. I remember
And-
that was so weird.
I found out a few years later that she
Wait, you cut off again.
Yeah, all I heard was assisted suicide.
I remember a few years later she asked what to do with it.
She asked for assisted suicide.
Did she get
okay.
They denied her
Mm.
because she could function, but she was just like, I don't. I-
What?
Is he? What?
Come in here.
Did he
ask
just say-
ridiculous questions like
Did he
this.
just say Chief?
Get out of
Keef?
my room. Get out. Shoo. No, I don't want to go to Chief Keef. Do I, am
I
I
do.
invited? Did he send me an invite?
He sent me an invite and he's like, I can bring my man. And my man,
Oh.
let's go.
All right. If this is real, yeah, I'll go. I'll go to Chief Keef paintball game.
You know, cheeky.
I know who Chief Keef is.
Okay, I'll say
Dude, that sounds fun.
Wait, who is that? Is that Asa?
Dude, I always
He
wanted to
sounds-
meet Chief Keef.
What?
My friend's watching a Chief Keef thing. This live stream.
Oh, is he doing it right now at his house? Oh, okay. That's why you're asking me.
We're talking about the rapper, right?
Yeah, he's having a live stream right now of him
And your
playing
parents?
paintball at his house.
And your
Yeah.
parents
With
are
himself?
No, my brother's watching.
watching. Oh.
do you think my mom or dad just came in asking me if I want to play paintball with Chief Keef?
Well, I don't know, man. Like, okay, so I've had weird things. Actually, you know what? No, I'll let you finish, Steven, because are you done?
Almost.
Okay, yeah, you finish, because I don't want to like.
No,
So-
it's alright.
So,
So
it was
they-
the teacher asked for assisted suicide, didn't get it.
Because she still had some semblance of quality of life.
Hmm.
Like she could live for years, basically.
But completely paralyzed and
Yeah, so she ended up just not taking her medication, and like her condition slowly got worse, and she died.
Yeah, really.
Just- I don't know, like that. Whenever I think of assisted suicide, I think of her.
I
to
didn't
be
even
honest-
know about that.
like I would probably do the same thing. Because like I don't think I'm strong enough to adjust to that kind of lifestyle at this age.
Mhm.
You know?
No,
like if
I
it
think-
happens to you when you're young, which obviously makes it much worse because it's like you got to go through a longer life, but you're much more able to adjust
Yeah.
and live life like that. But like I've already gotten used to a certain way of living. If it all just like changed for me, and she was even older. She was probably like
She's in her
you know,
30s.
30s, 40s. So
What a tragedy. That like
Yeah, I always
Gosh.
felt bad because I remember she worked. It's like she worked at the school, but like also her sister-in-law worked at the school also.
Mhm.
So they like you would always see them and like stuff. And like as soon as that happened, like there's like 2 people were gone from the school that were like really like positive and cheery. It's like I don't know. All right,
Yeah.
I've successfully bummed myself out. So let's change topics here.
Well,
I don't
yeah,
think. I think death should be an accepted fact of life.
It is.
You know what I mean?
It is.
Like we don't have to get bummed out every time we talk about death.
I don't know about you. I'm pretty even done now.
I want to say I'm not, but I'm afraid that makes me look like a dick.
No.
You know what bums me out more?
What?
The fact that I can't see Chief Keef's ultimate paintball game.
Same.
That really bums me out.
Yeah. I never thought that's the question that would come in my brother's mouth when he came into my room.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you wanna go play paintball with Chief Keef?
I was just like, what does he mean? Do you want to go play paintball? I was just like, what does he mean by that? And then he's just like, oh yeah, he's like, I'm just like, you really gotta ask me if I want to go.
This is where life's gotten us. Watching
Quarantine does
Chief
things to a
Keef
person.
play paintball.
We don't have Chief Keef, baby.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a drink. My voice is getting hoarse.
No, okay. I was gonna say before, what the heck? Wait, what was I gonna say before? What were we just talking about? Oh my gosh, I totally
Death.
forgot. Death. No, before death. Before death and all the mysteries it holds. Oh my gosh, what were we talking? We were
Lies.
talking about. I can't remember.
Talk about your mom. Oh,
Ooh, Mama More. Can't finish that.
Mama.
Mama Mar. That's
Mamma Mia.
Logan's mom.
Mama Mia.
Ever see that movie?
No, but my flatmate was just watching it the other day. The
Really?
second one.
Why?
I don't know. She likes it.
That
I don't
makes
know.
sense.
What?
Yeah. I could see
Wait,
that.
what is that? I don't get that movie. Is it just like a girl thing?
It was a musical that's been on Broadway forever,
Oh, it's okay. That makes more sense.
and basically it's about spoilers for everybody who wants to watch Mamma Mia.
I'll put
But-
that in the beginning. Spoilers.
Mamma Mia. It's about it's about,
Warning.
I'm back.
Every week we're gonna spoil more movies.
we're talking about Mamma Mia.
Here we go again.
My,
My. How
I'm
could
not
I
gonna
forget
kiss
you? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Shit.
I'm a broken heart.
I think that deserves a like.
it. Blue since the day we started.
Parted.
My.
Oh, yeah, since the day we parted.
Oh.
Come on.
Anyway.
You know what? I'm out of here. I can take
I'm
it.
sorry.
I quit the 4.
I'm sorry.
This is the 3.
How many times has someone quit the floor for like 2 seconds? And
I
we
think-
end-
I think at some point everybody's quit the 4.
I don't think I ever have actually.
Yeah,
I don't know
you're
if I
too
have, but
I've stayed loyal to this group.
So this is me
I think
and
it's just
Guillaume.
me. I just do it too often.
Yeah, you do it a lot.
What is that supposed to mean? Alright, you know what? I quit the 4.
hope he's
He's
gone for
actually-
good. Oh shit.
Alright,
Damn.
I'm back.
Mamma
Hey,
Mia
man.
is about
Uh-huh.
a girl who's just getting married.
It's two-sided.
Where do we go, A or B?
Wherever you want to go. I don't know. I
Is that your
can't.
brother again?
Yeah.
Cringe. Ah, dude.
Dude,
Is
he
he
sounds-
okay?
He's playing CSGO. He's frustrated.
T-sided or C-sided?
It's T-sided. I just said that. Yeah.
Forecast featuring Nicola's younger brother.
Yeah, he doesn't have a sense of boundaries. He just comes in and he's like, "Hey, what's up?"
A
Talking.
round of
Man,
I don't
that's
mind
funny.
it. I'm just
Yeah.
joking around. I do the same
Do
thing to
you
him, so he has every
Love
right.
him, Nicola?
No, not for a second. I actually hate him with every fiber of my being.
Yes, stick it to
No,
him.
I'm just kidding.
Do it.
Just kidding.
Kill
I love my
him.
brother,
Stick it.
but
Do it.
only
Stick
through
to him.
obligation.
Do it.
Stick it to him.
Do it.
If he
Do
wasn't
it.
my brother, I wouldn't love him.
Stick it to him.
But would you kiss him?
Do it.
I want to
On
say
his
yes for the
forehead?
joke, but also he's underage. So if he wasn't my brother and me kissing him, that would be a little off.
Illegal.
Have you kissed him before?
My brother?
Yeah.
Yeah,
of
on
course
the
I've
lips.
kissed my brother before.
Ew.
Oh, dude.
Okay, we'll get mad at the on the lips thing. I did not do it.
Ew.
Ew.
You ever seen the SNL skit
Dude.
Kissing Family?
No.
There's the family that only kisses each other on the lips.
Oh no.
Ew. Oh man, that's.
I think it's like an older SNL skit, but it's funny.
Have you seen the
Dude.
one? Have you seen the one video where it's the guy going up to like all of his like ex-girlfriends, and he's just like, "I need to make out with your mom."
No.
And, like the next shot is him making out with his ex-girlfriend's mom, and then his ex-girlfriend is in the same room.
Oh my god.
What's the
what
premise of the skit?
It's not a skit. It's a real video. It's somebody going. It's somebody. It's seriously. It's somebody going up to all of his ex-girlfriends and just saying, "Yeah."
See, but I think you're confusing the porn videos you watch with reality.
no. Like he just like, "Yeah, I need to kiss your mom," and then she's like, "Okay." So then he kisses the mom, and then like make out like hardcore. Like not like the other thing. Anything like, you know, they don't go all the way. Like they make
And then the
out.
mom went to go clean the drain. She was like, "Oh no, I'm stuck."
No, it's a real video.
This is.
It just
What?
seems strange. Like, I feel like there's more to this video than you're saying. Because right now, it seems like the guy walks up to the girl, says, "I need to kiss your mom," and she goes, "Yes," and
No,
then he
no.
goes and kisses her mom, and that's it.
No, she doesn't say yes.
No, it's much more awkward than that. Like I think he's doing it for like a social experiment or something.
Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. I'm looking this up, Steve.
I don't know what it's called. I remember it was in a Fine Brother video.
Fine Brothers.
Yeah, hold on. I'll check it.
Who are the Fine Brothers? They're the guys that do the reacts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
like
Kids
teens
React.
react, kids react.
YouTube.
Oh, I think I already found it.
Is it called what? It's
But I need to make out with your mother.
What?
Okay, John's read this book that has told him that that he should marry an Asian woman. John's been looking for a wife for quite a while, so now he's trying to narrow down the field and see what he's going to be attracted to. And this book has said that he will be attracted to an Asian woman for a longer period of time.
alright. This is a lot
This is
weirder than I
fake.
remember.
This is so fake.
Theory out. He is going to some of his ex-girlfriends, one of which is Asian, and seeing and kissing the mothers of these girls to see in 30 years' time who he would be attracted to the most. I'm not Asian. I'd be different.
Oh my god, dude.
No, I think maybe just a
This could be real. It looks kind of real. It's like the reactions seem very like either very well acted or real.
Jeez.
Yeah, and then he goes and he just mixed out with them, and like the ex-girlfriend is like right there in the same room.
hmm
What the
That's-
heck?
Weird, and I don't know why anyone would ever agree to that.
Yeah, that's why I saw it in a cringe compilation. And I was just like,
hmm
Oh,
no,
that's exactly where
I
it
can't.
belongs.
I can't get enough of cringe.
Yeah, you love it.
Yeah, I
You
can't get
feed off
enough
of
of
it.
it.
Why you like it so much?
I don't know.
like that feeling.
It helps me survive. I sustain myself off of cringing.
Honestly, I know exactly what you mean. Like I cringe all the like. I love cringy shit.
Yeah.
Like it makes me feel so shitty, but at the same time, I'm just like, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. It also, I think it's like, it trains me for like real life. So like if I see something in real life that's like really cringy, or like if I'm a part of something really cringy, I'm able to like not
Oh,
completely like retract. You know what I mean?
right.
Yeah.
Like you sort of swing it, like you.
Yeah.
Work with it.
Like I remember.
Like
It's
this
funny.
podcast, am I right?
Oh, this is
Hey,
gonna,
you
I mean, who would
know.
watch this, man?
Hey.
this is going to cringe compilation like 10.
Yeah.
No, but it's funny because like Larry always makes fun of my sense of humor because
Mhm.
I like to watch a lot of dumb shows.
I hate your sense of humor.
I love your sense of
It's
humor.
it's like it's like one day you'll just call us. You'll be like, guys, I got into a car accident. I really need
Oh,
you
I
guys to
hate
come
that
over here.
shit.
And
That's
then we go
Oh,
over there, and it's just like, I don't know, like a Hot Wheels that like hit a rock or something.
all right. To be
Like
fair,
we drove like 2 hours to get to you.
well, I would never do that. I would never like. I would never.
What do you mean? Yes, you would.
I would never force you guys
Absolutely
to
would.
come an hour. For a joke. If anything, the jokes I have are very like 10 minutes or less. And always over text.
I do love that.
Oh my
I
God.
do appreciate. Well, you know what though? Okay, there's some times where I'm like, oh, but there's a like in general, I appreciate it.
I think it's hilarious a lot of the time, but sometimes you'll say something that's like kind of serious, and I'm like, do I joke around? Is this a joke?
I
Because
remember,
it's like 7 out of 10 times it is a joke, but it could be not a joke, and then I'm just like, haha, fuck you, Steven. And you're just like, guys, my whole family just died in a car accident.
oh my God.
And it's like, haha, fuck you, Steven, you're stupid. And you're just like sitting there crying.
I think, I don't know why I think of this, but sometimes, like probably once a week, I'll think about how in high school you would always come out to me, or us, and you would say, tonight, when you fall asleep, I want to pee in your mouth.
Do you
I
know
was
this-
like, what?
Do you know
What's that
this-
from?
Isn't that
It's-
from the Julian Smith?
No, it's Donald Glover's stand up.
Oh, Donald. Oh, they put that stand up
Oh.
on Netflix.
Yeah, it's not for me. I used to watch it all the time back then.
You know what you guys would do to me?
What?
Pee in your mouth while you slept.
No, you know how I would go like
How do you
too
know?
hard in the in a gym class,
Oh,
like if we had
yeah.
like a test or something, and I would like just drink so much water.
Yes.
You guys would be like, Guillaume, you have a drinking problem,
I remember.
and you would do that like every other day.
I remember that.
I remember.
That's so
I
funny.
remember you one fitness day. You did like
Yeah.
really well or something, and
You'll never forget that.
everyone was
Half
like, "Yeah,
the
good
time.
job, Guillaume." And then you were just like so quiet and just like breathing heavy. And we were like, "Guillaume, are you okay? Like, do you need to go to the nurse?" And you're like, you hold up your finger, you're like, 1 second, and you go over to the trash can, the mesh trash can, and you just throw up through the trash can all over your shoes, and then you look up and you're like, "Yeah, I'm good now."
I do that a lot.
I remember because you were just like, "Oh man, I really don't want to run this fitness day," and we were just like, "Oh, so just like go easy." He's like, "No, I'm gonna finish it real quick."
What a
And you were like full
Oh.
sprint for the whole 2 miles.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was just like,
you
oh,
got it
man.
done in under 2 minutes, and they were impressed.
And
Oh
I,
my gosh.
I remember that. And I was just like, "Oh yeah, Guillaume." He's like, "I really don't want to do it." I'm like, "Oh yeah, just take it easy." No, I'm gonna do it real quickly. Like you went the opposite way. I hated
Dude,
fitness
that
days.
was so funny.
Yeah, and that was great. You like recharged after you threw up. You were like
Yeah.
you looked so dead, so out of it, like you were pale, and then you threw up, and then like color came to your face. You're like, all right, let's go back to class.
I do it a lot. It happens a lot.
Some people
Wait.
are like that. I know a few people who like throw up and then they're like ready to go.
I love throwing up. It always gives me energy.
It depends on the context. If I'm
I-
sick, then no. But if I'm like, if I drank too much, then yes.
I knew this
Yeah,
girl.
then it's a nice relief. It's like,
Yeah.
cleansing your
Drink too
system.
much.
Yeah.
That's gotta be awful.
No, it's
I
not too
too much
bad
and throw
actually.
up? No, I mean it's great because you're like, oh, I was gonna die, and then I threw up and I didn't die.
Yeah, but like,
No, that's not
how
always the
much-
case, but it's like
how
it's
much
a
comes
reaction.
out?
Wait, is that how it works?
how much
It's
comes
not like-
out though?
It's
It
not how it
depends,
works.
but-
It's more like it's more
It is like a minor form of alcohol poisoning when you throw up from drinking too much alcohol.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's like a
it's-
minor alcohol poisoning.
Okay.
it's
Not
nothing
enough to kill
serious.
you, but
Um,
But
That's
almost.
good to know.
I knew this
no,
girl.
not even. You gotta
No.
really go over the top.
I knew this girl freshman
Basic.
year of college who
Uh-huh.
who hated like she was triggered by people throwing up.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
It's a lot.
Did it like make her throw up?
No, it just so when she was a few years before that, she I don't know if I'm telling the story right, but she one of her friends got like really sick and like almost died apparently and was like throwing up a lot. I don't know, I think it was like from alcohol or something.
Mm.
And ever since then she was like terrified of just throwing up because she
She would get like worried they're dying or something.
yeah. So I remember
Wow.
So I remember whenever we watching this episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia,
Good show.
Uh-huh.
and there was this episode where they ended up poisoning the other team. Like they're playing Flip Cup and they ended up
Yeah, I remember.
Oh,
yeah
love
they
that
ended up
episode.
poisoning the other team, and that scene has like a lot of throw up, and she was in the room, and I remember instinctively like as soon as I saw the scene I was just like leave and like I turned to her, I'm like leave, and then like it was literally 2 straight minutes of people throwing up.
Oh my god.
And I was just like, thank God she left. And then we were watching The Exorcist. And if you've ever seen that movie, there's a lot of throw up in that movie.
Mm.
Really?
My parents are terrified of that movie.
Yeah, there's a lot of like she's a demon, so like she does like demonic goo.
Hmm
And
What?
she was there, and I was just like, oh, all right, you can leave.
Yeah,
You up.
me too. Man. Me too.
For sure, Steven, yeah.
It's like wait,
Word up
Nick.
to that.
Nick, when we went to that rock climbing tournament thing, and on our way there, I just remembered like this YouTube video of people eating so you know that video of the guy inhaling the hot dogs and shooting them out?
Oh.
So
You already know what it is.
there's this other there's
I'm
this
just saying,
other
no one can
video.
do it this fast.
There's this other video where this guy did 23. He didn't
No
throw 'em out.
way.
He didn't throw him out. But
Oh,
he
was
ate.
it the guy who like just straight up like it literally looked like he was puking up his entire guts?
So
It was
he,
projectile.
yes. So he was.
I seen that
eating,
video.
So he was eating the hot dogs whole, and he's like, it's pretty easy because the oil like makes it like go down easily. But when he reached the 23, he felt so sick.
Oh my gosh.
He threw one up, and it was a projectile vomit. So the guy recording like stepped back like 10 feet, and the hot dog landed by his feet.
I know the video you're talking about. That's a good video.
Imagine
That's
eating
that's
23 hot-
terrifying to see
whole-
someone throw up that much. You're like, this
Yeah.
person is literally dying. Like nobody throws up that much unless their like body is in full like panic, like we need to save you mode.
But like, imagine eating 23 hot dogs.
That's insane.
Throw up
Why-
one.
My favorite
Oh,
though
I
is
remember
watching people. My favorite though is watching people like poop extremely.
Oh, dude. Oh my God. So wait, you're talking like Dumb and Dumber.
Yes. Like, so there's this channel on YouTube, right? There's this guy named LA Beast.
The ladies, yeah.
Mm.
The LA Beast here, yeah, man, he's so good. And like, okay, so he did like the sugar-free gummy bear challenge, and he did
Yeah.
one where he tried to make his own kombucha.
I remember that.
Um,
You showed us that.
Yeah, and both times he ends where he's just laying on his bed, and he's just like, oh, and then he runs into the bathroom and he records it too. It's like it's almost straight out of Dumb and Dumber. It is so funny.
It's Did I ever tell you the story? I probably did. Also, one is
It's getting robotic again. I just wanted to stop you before you go
Yeah.
any further with the story.
God damn it! All right, hold on.
I'm gonna try
I
and
think
find this one.
next time I have to change the server.
Maybe.
Oh,
Yeah, we should go to a
okay,
different
so-
server because this one seems to be having problems.
No, not. I'm sorry, not this Discord server, but the
It could be though. Can't
server
or-
location. So I could change the location of where our data is being transmitted to.
Oh, like through Craig.
Yeah, not through Craig, but through Discord itself.
Hey,
Oh.
all right,
Speak again.
test.
That sounds okay.
I found it. I found the video.
Send it in the Discord.
What the
no, the one I was thinking of.
Oh god.
The hot dog one, right?
No,
Oh.
a different one. I wanted you guys to finish your story.
I don't know if I
Oh,
do
just
this.
about the LA Beast.
LA Beast.
Watch him. He's so good.
So it's funny.
So-
My parents don't get my parents don't get my my humor, and like, so I showed them the oh my god. I just looked at the video games. I showed
Go,
them-
I'll you go finish your story.
I showed them the LA Beast video, and then like they just didn't get it. It's like, why is this funny? And I'm just like, cause you threw up. They're just like, I don't understand this. Why is this so funny? And I was just like, all right. And then it just
Yeah.
don't show my humor.
I know like, that's the thing, man. Like that is so my humor, but I'll show it to other people, and they're like, "You're an idiot," and I'm like, "Thanks,
Thanks, appreciate it.
appreciate it." It's such a like select
Oh, it's glorious.
style.
Yeah, I appreciate your guys' humor because
Yes,
I can't find this anywhere else, and like I love
Exactly.
this humor.
exactly.
Like the videos that we send in the chat, if I sent that
Yeah.
anywhere else, people would be like, "What are you doing?
Yeah.
Like,
This is
what
the
is
guy-
this?"
This is the guy that did the Gauntlet challenge.
Who? What? Oh, we're talking about the video that Guillaume sent.
So,
What's the channel name?
it's the Travista bomb.
The Travista. Okay.
And so I found out about this video.
What
Whoa.
is that?
Whoa.
Steven?
What?
Steven's in a new dimension.
What are you
Steve, are you
talking-
He's been
okay?
transported.
What was that?
What are you
It
talking?
sounded. Maybe it could have been your phone vibrating or something.
No, I don't. I
Anyways,
Dude, I think you have a ghost.
so this video.
He knows what he's doing.
It's not me. It's not me.
Dude,
Can I-
something.
I can't.
What is?
Look,
Sounds like we're about to get invaded by the Decepticons.
look, I think it's you.
No, it comes up when you.
What are you talking about?
It comes up when in your voice.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Steven, we can see. If you look in the Discord, you see
I
that
don't
green
know.
circle.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
What is?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think Steven has gone full robot.
Are
This
you
is like an episode
shaving?
in SpongeBob. Is
He's using.
it a vibrator?
Is that electricity?
It's
Pure.
not me. It's not me.
He's doing maintenance on himself.
It's not me.
Manscaping.
robot.
It's not
It
me.
sounds like an electric razor, dude.
It's
It
not
does sound
me.
like-
It's not me. Look. My circle isn't even green.
That's because it's not
What?
coming up. Now,
But look, my circle's not even green.
Can I?
What? What are you talking about? 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 What are you tal
Yes, it is.
When I talk.
Are you like shaving your feet?
Just say if you are, we won't judge you.
I'm not. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Steven, it's okay if you're shaving.
I don't know what you.
Everybody
Yeah.
shaves, Stephen.
Are you shaving in the middle of your podcast?
I don't know what
I'll
you guys
admit
are
it's a
talking
little
about.
strange.
This is crazy. Like, I don't know what you.
Weird tactic, we must say.
Wait, okay, Steven. 100% real answer. Do you not know what's going on right now?
I really don't.
It comes up whenever you talk. Whenever you talk, there's like a buzzing
Well-
sound.
Well, he'll find out once this video's out.
Yeah, wait. Are you using headphones? Okay,
Uh-oh.
is he dead?
We lost him.
You might be trying to fix it.
Oh, dude, it
I
sounds
don't
like
like that.
vibration. It's getting worse.
That was me. That was. I haven't shaved.
You
I
are
haven't-
shaving.
I wasn't shaving. I just put it on.
What? Are you
Steven.
doing this in your bathroom?
I'm in my room.
What? Do you shave in your bedroom?
No, I just had it.
What? Okay.
Let's
Oh,
not,
it's
let's not
so
inquire
funny.
further. Let's leave
All
it
right.
at that.
Game saving decline.
All right. So we have about 10 minutes left.
Oh, were you timing? I was
What?
gonna say, I totally forgot to time it.
I'm sorry, it was like
Um,
5 minutes on this show.
Oh, dude, wait, no, guys, I want to tell you, like, there was literally, okay, last night, I was going through all of these YouTube videos from like 2008,
That's like a
Like-
billion.
like tons, yeah, tons of like flash animations from like, do you remember like, oh my
I'll
gosh,
say
like,
no
Oni and G.
Yes. Yes, yes,
Uh,
yes.
had like a random day and like Chris and Harry and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And I was watching like these Naruto fan flashes that I used to watch when I was in 5th grade.
If you want a
I thought they were the
throwback,
funniest things.
this is where you want to go.
Albino black sheep.
AlbinoBlackSheep.com.
I never did this.
I'm
I did. I
scared.
was on Newgrounds a lot.
This
Yeah, Newgrounds for me.
Yeah.
is
Mini clip.
nobody knows about this website, and
Yeah, what is this?
So what? What do you mean if you want to throw back?
but it like for Flash animation.
Oh, it just has like,
Um,
like a collection of them.
Yeah. From
Okay,
like this is
I
like my
don't-
childhood.
I don't trust this website.
You probably shouldn't, but
Oh my
Yeah.
god, then why would I click on it?
when I was a kid, it's where I would hang out for like a whole year or two.
Shrek retold?
Like this is where I found out about Charlie the Unicorn.
Are you serious?
A
Yeah.
classic. A classic.
Oh my
Charlie.
gosh.
No, that's not it. It's like
That's
that's a different one.
We're gonna go to Candy Mountain, Charlie.
Yeah, that's it.
Mhm.
yeah, dude. It was so weird. Like I was going through and I was like, man, what a weird sense of humor we all had back then. It was so different.
Collective.
Early
Yeah.
YouTube was the weirdest place.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like there was muffins. You remember muffins?
What? No.
Muffins where it's like I don't know. I don't want to go into it.
They're like brown. You bake them. Sometimes people put blueberries in them. Sometimes chocolate chips. They're pretty good. If you guys haven't heard of them, you should check them out.
I wonder
Dude,
if
I
that
want
video.
some muffins.
I wonder if that video's still up.
Was it a
I remember
channel?
that old video that was like badger, 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 badger.
Oh
Remember that
yeah.
one?
Yes.
And it goes
yes.
mushroom, mushroom.
But the peanut
Yeah.
butter jelly time.
I hate
Peanut
that
butter
video
jelly time.
so much.
I loved it. I still love it to this day.
It got
Peanut
that
butter jelly time.
must be like the most well-known song because that was played so many times in so many different places. Everybody knew it. People would quote it to death.
That was the
I
life,
just-
man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Back in 5th grade.
It was so weird because like only kids knew about that. And
Yeah.
Then, and then I don't know. Early YouTube was kind of weird because like you start quoting shit, and then people be like, what are you saying? And then you show them the
Yes.
video, and they start quoting it, and then the adults got into it, and then they were just like,
It was like Reddit before Reddit.
yeah, it was so weird because like it wasn't something, it wasn't like, you know, like TV shows where like everyone was watching it. You
Yeah.
would watch a video on YouTube and you would ask your friends about it, they wouldn't know, and then you'd show them, and they show their friends, and they show their friends, and it became
Yeah,
it almost became like a giant inside joke between people,
exactly.
and it was so awesome. But then like I don't know, then like people started commodifying YouTube.
Well, I guess that's how memes like spawned. Was from that sort of same
Yeah, like
Uh,
Yeah.
principle.
like classic YouTube. Oh my god.
Mm. Yeah.
If I could have been, like, if I was an adult now, like, sorry, if I was an adult back then, dude, I'd have been too famous. Like,
Because of your robot thing, I thought you said if I was in a cult now.
oh my god.
I was like,
I
imagine
am
that.
in a cult now.
As if I
Cult
was an adult now,
Uh-huh.
that's like, sorry, if I was an adult back then, or like even a teenager back then, and I
Mhm.
had like a decent camera,
Uh-huh.
I think I could have been YouTube famous.
It wasn't
Yeah.
super hard back then. Like if you've seen the videos that were made that got YouTube famous, they were shitty videos.
Yeah.
Remember
That's today's
one of the most famous videos on YouTube was Smosh's, like they just lip synced to Pokemon theme song.
Mm-hmm.
Horrible
And-
video. By today's standards, that wouldn't get anywhere. But that was like the most watched video on YouTube for a long time.
Man.
Yeah, I remember that. And then it got taken down.
Yeah.
It got taken down by like Nintendo America or something.
Yep.
And Smosh made a big deal about it. Like 5 years later, they made a video in response to it.
Wow.
And then I remember because I was such a huge fan of Smosh, I was just like, yeah, get him. And
Go Smosh.
like the original guys, and too. I was just like, yeah,
Yes.
fight for us, the little guy. I'm like, no, they were two huge creators that
Yeah.
like made YouTube basically.
Dude, rip Smosh though.
It's still around.
It didn't like one of the main guys leave.
Anthony left, yeah,
Yeah.
but now it's so weird now. Smosh is so weird because
Is it? So they're still
it's-
doing it.
yeah, Ian's still there, but now they have like a cast of characters.
Oh,
Oh, that's weird.
I don't like,
Like
that.
it's kind of like it's more like a comedy troupe.
Okay.
I stopped keeping up with them a long, long time ago.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I was older.
What?
Whatever you say, Steven, whatever you say.
What?
It's so.
Me
it's
too,
so-
man. Beep boop beep. Man.
It's so.
That too.
It's so funny. I like every time.
Does it really get cut out?
Yeah.
I thought you just rage quit. Dude, honestly,
Yeah,
it's so funny because every time it times itself perfectly to be at the most important part of the sentence. Oh my god.
I feel like this is a really bad episode.
We still love
Oh
it.
no. I love this episode.
It's only getting better.
So
I feel like our shtick is we just have technical difficulties every episode.
we wing it. That's what we do.
That's why.
I don't think that
Our
Yeah. Well, I think we gotta like actually go off of like a topic sheet because Logan, you just came in
Yeah.
and you're like, all right, we're starting it. Or no, Steven came in and then Logan was like, all right, we're starting it. He clicked Craig and then we were like, all right, let's go.
yeah.
oh yeah.
Very sudden.
I
Unprepared.
had something.
Well, I don't mind. I like it.
I had
I
something
like it
else.
too, honestly.
I
It's
had
fun.
something that I wanted to talk about, and I guess I don't know, for like a 5-minute topic, I think it's pretty good.
All right, go
Uh-huh.
for it.
So do you guys know? I know Nicola. Do you know that whole thing with Dan Harmon a few years ago?
The sexual assault thing?
Mm,
He didn't sexually assault anybody, but like
No. Who's Dan Harmon?
he's a guy who created Rick and Morty.
Oh, okay.
Community.
Community. Basically, what happened was when he was on Community, he had a crush on this writer, and the writer made it abundantly clear that she wasn't interested in him. But he
Mhm.
was just like, "Oh no, it's it's okay, it's fine, it's whatever,
Yeah, he continued to pursue regardless,
Yeah.
and he was
Um.
in
so-
a position of power. Like he had sway over like her career, if that makes
Ooh.
sense.
Yeah. Basically, he signed her paychecks, basically,
Yeah.
Right.
and she said that it made it very hard for her to know, am I genuinely good at my job, or am I just here because he likes me?
Hmm.
Right. Oh my gosh.
And like she called it out on Twitter one day, and at one of his he does like these live shows or whatever.
Mhm.
He was very candid about it, and he was just like,
Yeah. I think he handled it like the best anybody could have possibly handled it.
yeah,
Right.
you guys should watch this video after. He was very candid. He was just like, I was emotionally manipulative. I didn't handle the situation correctly. And I realized that I was a part of the problem.
Mhm.
And and she ended up forgiving him. And I don't know, it struck a chord with me because
Right.
I always say that I wasn't like a fully grown person until I don't know, like senior year of high school. I wasn't like something resembling a person.
What does that mean?
Like,
Well, I was very like, so I would say from 8th grade on, I was very, I don't want to say, I was obsessed with getting a girlfriend
Hmm.
in like 8th grade. Like I don't know what happened. I think
Puberty.
I got Facebook, and
Oh, yeah.
I started-
Getting a Facebook was a big step.
yeah, I started like having like feelings for girls. And it
Mhm.
got to the point where like it consumed me. Like
Mhm.
my God.
yeah, like it literally consumed me. Like I would literally like, and like I hate to admit this, and like I hope like I was like an internet stalker for like a lot of middle school.
Mhm.
So
Like-
in the age of Facebook,
Everybody,
it's different.
Yeah, but I think I took it too far.
Mhm.
Like, do you guys remember Formspring?
Form
No.
Spring. I've heard of it.
Well, it's a place where you could submit like anonymous questions to somebody,
Oh, okay.
and I would always like send something like once a day to this girl that I really liked, and it got to the point where like she recognized it was me. And she wouldn't answer it. She would just be like, "Oh, hey, Steven." Like you would,
Whoa.
Damn.
and just I don't know, like as like I was like so possessive of people who would just like nice to me one time, and like
Mhm.
I would.
Yeah, I mean, it's your kid. You're still figuring stuff out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you
Yeah.
can't. I don't want to say you can't blame like kids when they do that because obviously you can. You know, it's
Yeah, like
their action. You should be held accountable for your actions. But like as a kid, it's different than when you're older.
You can't hold it against them.
You're still learning, so like this is an experience. This is something that you can use to like learn what not to do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it just I don't know. Like I was thinking about it, and like it really affected me.
Right.
I don't know. Like I wanted to, I don't know, some place to talk about it because I feel like I don't know, texting it wouldn't have been adequate enough for me at least.
Yeah.
And I thought it'd be a good podcast topic.
Mhm.
That is
Yeah.
that is good. I think. Well, see that scenario. I guess like with the one with Dan Harmon. I think is like the best way it could have turned out.
Yeah, he
know.
handled it. I think the best anybody could have ever handled it.
Yeah, and at the same
And-
time, like you can't really. You get feelings for people. That happens.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it depends on what you do. And I guess at the end of this situation.
Oh, wait, sorry. I just want to clarify. When I say he handled it the best he could have possibly handled it, I meant confronting the situation and apologizing. He handled
Yeah.
that really well.
Yeah,
That's
I-
what
I don't-
meant.
I don't know
Not
what
he handled
happened.
the
not like whoa, what,
sexual.
what
Dan Harmon
could
was
he have
really
done?
good at sexual
He
harassment.
got it away.
Like,
Wait.
well, what could he have done?
Yeah. Well, see, I don't know what happened
No, yeah.
sort of in that time. So I won't say to that, but it's good that he did.
And it was
Kinda
like when I heard that, it was also like I look up to Dan Harmon a lot,
Mhm.
and you know he, I always considered him to be like a great
Father.
guy, and like
Oh.
oh he does all these great things, like he must be like, you know, this ideal
Uh-huh.
human being. And then like that came out, and I was like, oh shit,
Right. Right.
he messes up. Like he's got some like bad parts to him too.
Like anybody else.
Yeah, like anybody else.
See, yeah, I like what you're saying, Steven, there. Like, it's important to not just dismiss the weird stuff that you, like, what am I saying? Yeah, it's important not to just to dismiss the mistakes and the weird stuff you've done in the past. Like,
Yeah, because how are you gonna learn from it if you do?
Hmm.
If you just
yeah,
ignore it?
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, no, it's I don't know. It just it's something that always kind of like I don't know. It kind of still eats at me. It's like to
Mm.
this day. Like
Yeah, I got
like,
stuff like that too.
Like you just look back and you're just like,
Name something. Give us one.
Tell me your darkest secret, Logan.
okay, yo, give us one. Go.
Okay, so one time, I killed my friend's fish.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
All right, I got one.
All right, let's hear it.
One time, I was in high school, and this one guy, he really pissed me off.
Right.
So I went to his house, and
Okay.
I peed in his mouth while he was sleeping.
Oh my god,
Dude, I think that was me. I remember someone specifically entering through my window. I won't finish. I won't finish that.
Logan,
It's
Logan,
really-
Logan, that
it's
wasn't me.
like-
Logan, that
Gilb, I
wasn't
was
me.
awake the whole time.
It's like, no, Logan, that wasn't me.
God.
All right. I'm trying to think if I have one. Something that I'm like, I guess ashamed of that I did.
I have some that I'm
I
ashamed
definitely
of.
have some. I phrased that wrong. I'm not trying to think of if I have one. I definitely have. I'm just trying to remember
Mhm.
something that I've done that I'm ashamed of. Oh,
Oh.
okay. I got one. Camp. East Brunswick Rec Camp. We were on a field trip at I Play America or Funtime America, something like that.
Yeah.
And there was this girl who kept like messing with me. Like she was like, it was like, you know how kids do, like when you like someone, you're mean to them.
You told me this actually.
This girl was like nonstop just messing with me all day at Funtime America. I didn't understand as a kid that meant like, oh, they just wanted your attention, you know?
Right.
And I was just so pissed off. I was like, why did she target me? Why is she bullying me? What's going on? And at some point, I took off my shoes to go in a ball pit in some like fun area of Funtime America. And I went back and one of my shoes was missing. And I immediately knew that it had something to do with her. So I went to her. She was on the basketball court. And I was like, where's my shoe? And she was like, I don't know. And I was like, you clearly know. Where's my shoe? And she was just like being very like dodgy about it. And I was so pissed off. And like I looked around for my shoe. I finally found it. I went back to the basketball court where she was, threw the shoe across the court, and gave her a black eye. Everybody was like, "You dick! Why'd you do that?" And I was like,
Ooh.
"She stole my shoe. I'm sorry." She was crying. She didn't talk to me once after that.
Damn.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
a very like.
Nicola, you're
I
Batman.
still feel when I talk about that. I still feel like the cringe.
Right.
In my heart, I feel it.
Yeah.
Nicola, you're Batman.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's an impressive shot. Like, how did you throw it?
No, honestly, it was a really impressive shot. It was like
That's
more
what
than
I'm really-
halfway across the court.
Damn, you were
Oh
determined.
my god.
Yeah, I had a I should have played baseball. I had a throwing arm.
Seriously. A shoe.
Are we ending it there?
Yeah. I
think-
want to get back to this topic, but we should do that next episode because that's a really good
This is a good topic. I like this topic.
Good topic.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, we should
Let me
I,
write this down.
I wasn't sure if I should bring it up. I was just like, oh, I really want to bum everybody out. And
No, I like bummer topics because I don't consider them bummer topics. Those are the most fun things to talk about.
Yes. Well, sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes, but
Yeah.
most of the time.
Most of the time. 86.7% of the time.
Yeah. I love talking about like heavy stuff because I don't get
Mm.
stimulated enough from normal casual conversation.
Oh, so we don't stimulate you enough, Nicola?
You're just insufficient stimulus for me.
Why? Wait.
Oh,
What
he's
are you
trying to do.
saying,
I know what he's trying to do. It doesn't.
Oh my gosh.
It's so faint in the recording. The text.
Yeah,
to
it is
speech.
very faint.
Yeah.
We should end it there.
Yeah.
Before
Alright.
it gets bad.
Yeah.
Alright, guys.
no, Gil was about to.
Yeah. You don't wanna.
Okay. Bye. Thanks for watching. Mwah.
God damn it! God damn it! All right.
What?
Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, subscribe, leave a like, share with your friends. Oh, okay, that wasn't bad. And
Yeah.
see you guys later. I'm Steven.
I'm Logan.
And
Nicola.
I'm Guillaume.
Love you. Bye. Mwah.
See ya.
Craig, get out of here, Craig.